Okay guys, so my trip to Russia came to the end. In a couple of hours I'm leaving by train to Moscow, and last time I visited Russia in 2002, and I think I can make some conclusions about what changed in my hometown. And well, when I first saw it, I was impressed because many things happened, like it became much more commercial, more advertising on the streets. It's like clearly it's more private parties offer services to people, and food stores are working according to Western standards, and working more efficiently, and everything else. I clearly see progress, um, and if there is a private party and they offer services, then definitely we see improvement in service. It's more efficient, and compared to government service. I went to receive my Russian passport because I had to renew it, and so people, people were rude to me, and nothing changed in bureaucracy. Um, Bureaucrats are still mean to you, and on all levels of looks like on all levels, from top to bottom. Um, but I would like to discuss like a bigger problem we have in Russia. It's I think main problem is alcohol consumption, which is really didn't change much since I left, and I can clearly see progress, you know, or negative progress when I talk to people I know. I can clearly see the effects of alcohol consumption for several years. It's I don't like this effect, and whenever I raised questions and you know raised concerns about alcohol consumption, um, it was like ridiculed. It was like turned into a joke or something. Um, it's looks like it's very difficult to talk to people about this problem. It's like they're living in a matrix, and um, you know um, it's like really like this matrix where you can go to any side, but it's it's kind of, there are psychological barriers, and uh, when you talk to people, whatever way you choose to talk to people, you hit the psychological barrier, and um, you don't reach anything. You don't make any progress in you know basically asking people to think about it, that it's not good. And I think it also turns into alcohol problem is very much related with uh, problems with children. But let me just finish this alcohol topic. The problem is that alcohol is uh, so readily available. It's like and I'll show you pictures in my videos I'll post. It's basically on every bus stop and main well, most people move by bus or by trolley bus or by other means, and it's on every bus stop, you know, you would assume you could have something like food, or you could have like you know, people selling food or water, whatever. But instead on every bus stop we have like alcohol, beer, especially beer, and like you know, on most bus stops you just have beer. Only they sell all sorts of beers and cigarettes. On the other bus stops you have like half of the space for beer and cigarettes and half of the space for juices, which is a little bit better, but it's, you know, still, you know, if you have chocolate in your refrigerator and you know, if basically if I don't have chocolate in my refrigerator, I don't even think about it. But if you know, you have every time you open the refrigerator you have chocolate, you know, it's very tempting to eat it, even if you know, if even if you don't need it, you still would eat it. And this is like something similar to what's going on in Russia, that alcohol is so readily available that you know, it's like you know, people who have this alcohol addiction problem, and let's say they go by bus from point A to point B, and at every stop of the bus they see this, you know, beer in front of them, and you know, it's I think it's, you know, the best marketing you could have for alcohol. Another thing is that in stores which sell products like they sell produce or food, you know, shelves with let's say shelves with bread are mixed with shelves with alcohol. So basically, and shelves with, let's say, juices are mixed with shelves of beer, or they may be on the same shelf. And unfortunately I don't have footage, like video footage, because usually there are like well, it's not, anyway, I can explain, but it's not very easy to make footage in food stores in Russia, because, you know, there are security guards. But anyway, basically, and you know, their purpose is not to, you know, to forbid shooting or anything, but they have other purpose. But it's you know, nonetheless, it's not very convenient to shoot video in food stores. But basically alcohol is intermixed with other beverages, with other food, and basically it's like poison which is intermixed with something, you know, normal food. And so it's I don't like it. And again, it's kind of like subliminal message that alcohol is you know, is basically another, it's just type of food, but I mean, it's not food, and it's not a beverage in a common sense. It's basically poison and neurotoxin. So that's things about alcohol. And I think it's basically, I think that's one of the, you know, and there are many other problems in Russia, but I think it somehow can be linked to alcohol. And for example, you know, like they report that several people drowned in the river, you know, during hot days, and they say that you know, that you should be careful how you behave on the rivers and lakes. But and then they mentioned that all these people were drunk. So basically it's not about safety and behavior on the water, it's just about being drunk and just dying because you are drunk. So that's, one of the examples how the sin is, directly relates to alcohol. um, yeah, what else can I say about children? I have many friends and not many children, like we don't have many children, and most of the children we have in Russia are sick, or they have all kinds of problems, and and I think also it's probably consequence of alcohol consumption that people don't have many kids, and among my brothers and sisters, and among just my people I went to the same school with, um, not many kids. The most number of kids they have is one, and most of them don't have any kids. And I don't even understand, I don't even know if they plan to have kids or not. And and another thing is, if you have just one kid and this kid is very sick, then basically you don't want any more kids. Um, so it's another problem. I you know not sure if I want to. I mean, I can have a very complete discussion about this subject, but I'm not sure if I am in the mood to go into it right now. It's maybe next time. Um, what else? So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. And as I return to Canada and I have time, I will edit my videos, and I'll produce videos about my trip to Russia. Thank you guys.